they get farther away from that one, farther away from these EGF playoffs.
Yeah, and certainly something that they want to do is get to that 500 mark. When you're below it, that's the goal line. That's where you want to get. That's where you can establish yourself, and you can only move up from there. So certainly looking on the side of Bowling Green to try and get away from that, get up to that 500 mark, while Iona's trying to pull away from it.
Absolutely. On the right side, in the right, that's Iona College. That is your Sir Stondi. Your Ryan hit the ball. Then coming in as well, defender as of right now, of course, it's DJ. I'm not just saying it's DJ, it's DJ. It's DJ. You know what I'm saying. Looking back over to this one. Bricks covering this one up for right now. Bricks, Kriegas, and Kringlers coming in for your Bowling Green State University squad. Now is almost less of a waterfall, more of a guillotine chop.
Certainly, but that's a good shot attempt right there as they try to get the opening goal here early on in this match. Try and strike first.
It's actually Kriegas, if my memory serves. I feel like I've been taking it to Ash this before. No matter. Bowling Green coming out here taking a little demo action. Not going to be enough to take a W or take a score here early. Big little runaway play. It's DJ gets up, interrupts this one as Ryan hit the ball. Also hits Kriegas. Little demo action right there on the defensive side. DJ back on over to the corner. First down, he tries to come out to this. Plenty of boost, but actually just ends up going a little bit too fast. A shot up, but that's going to be Kriegas, low and slow roller. Quickly blocked away by It's DJ. Didn't really have a whole lot of room to work with right there, did they?
No, certainly not. And that's just great defensive positioning by on the side of Iona, really just kind of squeezing the life out of the offensive pressure. Something they look to do against a team that really relies on their offense in Bowling Green.
Absolutely. They always say in normal life, regular life, whatever you want to call it. Oh, never mind. I'll wax wheels off the later. Kringlers, excuse me. Putting in the first one here, just outside 2 minutes, McCollum.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful pinch off the wall to center the ball over there, and Kringler's able to read that play very nicely, put it into the back of the net, and it gets the all-important first goal of the game.
Yeah, I mean, just that, waterfall, or no, not the waterfall, the dam is broken, that's what I'm trying to say. First goal, this matchup has been broken as it would fall. Kriegas left side, rolling inside. I'm not sure what this Iona College thought was going to happen when they set this up. Yes, DJ comes out of this one and defender in the middle gets demoed, but you can't really leave your teammate to do everything themselves, right?
No, certainly, especially when Bowling Green had all 3 of their players in that zone. You had the demolition, you had the guy out of position, and then they just stranded that one last defender. 3-on-1, that's usually not going to go your way.
You're saying out of position, the demolition, and the isolation? I don't like isolation so much. It doesn't rhyme so much, but we'll work on it, okay? We'll work on it. Fresh takes, fresh tracks from FBI Tugboat and McFarland here coming in on the EGF regular season. Halftime. DJ, left side. Ryan, who hit the ball, trying to cover this one up, kind of loses possession of it. That was a solid attempt to put this towards the middle, but Stani just wasn't really ready for it. And just like that, Bricks almost put the thumb screws on offensive pressure, almost ringing true for the 3rd goal for your Bowling Green State College? State University, excuse me. There's a difference. Sir Sandi, a huge kind of redirection of this momentum, right? Huge hit right there. Sir Sandi reads this one like a book. Front end and down, Bricks didn't have a chance. He just had a front row seat to that one.
Yeah, no, and that's a perfect example of somebody getting a powerful clearance out of your own defensive zone, and then the transition game on the side of Iona really plays well. They get that redirection into the back of the net, get them that first goal, get the goose off. Just as I'm saying it, Kriegas is able to put one into the back of the net.
6 shot attempts, 2 of them made in for this player. Now, this is impossible without the efforts of Bricks, of course, but still, just it's a team-based game, and that's some fantastic team play right there for your Bowling Green State University squad.
Absolutely, and that's something you want to see. You can't do it all by yourself. You got to have your teammates with you, and you got to be able to rely on them. Certainly there for Bowling Green, they were able to do just that.
Speaking of Iona College, that was a decent setup across the middle, and then Iona College players coming at this one just a little bit too fast. Makes sense to want to get to these quickly, but sometimes it's just not going to do you any favors. Kringlers with 1 boost coming off that one. That was courageous, if nothing else. Rick hit against her Standi. And just like that, Iona College now on the offense. Okay, I was gonna say the easiest goal of this one tonight. One closer, but that's gonna ring true. It's DJ ringing the bell of his Bowling Green squad and brings this one into within a single score. About 80 seconds left.
Yeah, that's a really nice aerial pass there to its DJ. He's able to tap it into the back of the net and bring Iona within one. It seems like their offense is finally starting to wake up in the latter time of this game.
It really has so far. Bricks run to the bottom right here. DJ trying to bring this one out. Not gonna have any success there so far. Ryan, weak hit. DJ following it up. And that's the only reason why Bowling Green just didn't come back with a vengeance right there. 60 seconds. Bricks up. Kringler's in. Oh! Breaking this one up, but the double tap just gonna prove deadly on that one.
Yeah, that just shows to his ball control though. Bricks with a really nice set play off the back wall, and then Kringlers gets the 1-2 touch right there, puts it back behind the net, and that puts them up by 2 with 54 seconds left.
Yeah, Ryan hit the ball, was trying to get that off to this right side, just all for naught, unfortunately, as it is. Plenty of time. It's been a high flying. Okay, yeah, so this is an Iona College squad that just kind of pour, like, right off the rip, they kind of pour everything into offense, and the simple fact of Ryan hit the ball, doesn't hit the ball very hard, like, just puts this one barely against the wall and bounces off to basically where he started that whole play off at, and that just tees this up for this Bowling Green State University squad.
Yeah, and something that you want to work on when you're in your defensive zone is getting powerful clearances. If you don't get that power behind the clear in the defensive zone, it's going to do exactly that. It's going to hang right there, and the other team's going to be able to read it and capitalize on it like you saw.
10 times out of 10, twice on Wednesdays. Now, will that happen again? That is to be seen. Vegas, whoa, some really impressive handling right here. Defense showing up. I'm going to say that this one's done dusted. 3 scores, 18 seconds, not going to happen. That was not for a lack of trying by any means for your Iona College squad. Bowling Green going to be taking a W here in game numero uno out of this best of 5, so they got to take at least 2 more, and that's just if we get kind of what we've had so far, though, right? Like, you've casted so far today, correct?
Yes, I've casted the entire stream so far.
Yeah. And it's been a lot of 3-0s, correct?
Only 3 zeros.
Only 3 zeros. Hate to see it. Game 1, kind of looking like that, a little bit more one-sided. Take it to the numbers here, though. 18 shots Bowling Green, only 8 for Iona College.
Yeah, when you're out shooting somebody by 10, yeah, that just shows how much time you spent in the offensive zone. Bowling Green owned the offensive time. They got more shots on net, and they just proved more deadly when it counted.
Yeah, exactly. And kind of the when it counted here, honestly, was kind of throughout this game, because there wasn't like one solid half that Bowling Green just came through and just absolutely dominated. They came out about after that first 60 seconds. This was pretty much the same consistency the last 4 minutes or so. Now, that wasn't Iona College getting beat down by any means here, but Bowling Green, after they got that first one, they just kept coming, and then you could kind of see the switch in like offensive or just overall game plan. Iona kind of going over to an all offense once they're down, and then that 4-2 decently manageable lead just turned into a 5-2 unmanageable bugbear.
Yeah,
Game 2, though. Back to it. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say when you can't abandon defense altogether. It's never gonna play well for you. I understand late in the game you're down, you want to get back into the game, you focus a little bit more on offense. But when you completely abandon defense, things like that happen.
Yeah, we can just kind of watch this one go, right? Super hard and heavy offense. Ryan hit the ball. Is kind of to blame here as well. Like, he's kind of hitting a weird rotation. I'm not sure if he's trying to skid into booster more, but these are situations where you have to be moving left or right, not spinning in a circle. That sounds like super critical, but it's also the case.
Yeah, no, and you can kind of get caught doing that. It looked like he was kind of caught in a drift mode where he just kind of held down the drift button and prayed. I've been guilty of doing that. Many players have been guilty of doing that, and it just proved deadly there.
Yeah, definitely done it myself. It does not feel good. When you're doing it, it just feels minutely better when you watch it happen.
Yeah, because it's not you.
Exactly. Misery may love company, but I don't want no party to it. Kragos coming up at this one. Kringlers joining him down bottom. It looks like Kringler's off assuming the defense. Kragos in the offense. Kragos all making it past 2, but defender does show up. Bricks has the shots down bottom, but it's DJ and the rest of Iona College has covered this up defensively. I gotta say, when Iona College isn't caught looking, their defense is just showing up very, very well. That is, of course, because they've had plenty of opportunity to do that. Again, 18 to 8 shots attempted last game, but still, gotta give them a shout out.
Yeah, definitely. They have a strong defensive game. What they're missing is that transition from defense to offense, a level transition, where you're not, once you get it into the offensive zone, you only focus on offense. That's what they're doing. It's not what they want to do.
Yeah, I think a lot of this might be the boost management as well. Like, they'll just pour everything into offense, and it's just so hard to make that transition when you have 3 players with maybe 20 boosts between them. Kragos putting this one up. Speaking of defense, I don't even know how this got blocked out.
It's just the placement. You were talking about how Iona's defense has been very strong, and they are placed very well. It's just their offense is pretty much non-existent so far through this one.
And just like that, Iona College makes 0 transfer to the offense. It's DJ was left out looking in the cold. 2 teammates back, pretty much right next to each other. Nobody to pass to. Hate to see it. DJ covering this one up. A little bit past halftime now, folks. DJ, oh my god, was rang the bell of Bowling Green right there. Would have been hands down the fastest goal on stream, at least for me, today. Hit against the top. That nearly gets shanked out by Kragos again. Angles and whatnot. I'm not even sure 100% how that one happened. DJ comes off the back of a solid demo. Now full 3 players back. Side boost taken. Offensive pressure there. The last player back, that's Serstandi, is standing tall on that one. Shot down bottom, a double up, and a weak hit out. Much better redirect there for Serstandi. Bricks to the middle. Rebound out, action out. Ryan hit the ball getting this one. First hit. Player back, that's Kragos, had the big boost, so plenty to do with this one. 100 seconds left in the column.
Yeah, certainly. And Bowling Green, not just an offensive team, they've been flexing their defensive muscle, making some really nice desperation saves and keeping this at a 1-0 scoreline.
Ryan looks so beautiful right there, but just more typical defense there from your Bowling Green State University squads. It proves to be the best defense really right there. Just simply get up between player and this goal, between ball really, actually, not necessarily player and that goal. Still on the offense though. Iona College spent more time on offense, or this is their longest run on offense really, and then a whiff up top by Bricks. The roof kind of collapsing on that one. DJ, left side, tries to get this one up, but Ryan hit the ball, forced to burn a whole lot to get to this one. And this is just really saving this right corner for 30 seconds now?
Yeah, they're spending, they have a lot of offensive zone time right now. They're on a pretty good pressure streak, but they just can't get the grade A chances on net.
Woo, woo, woo.
That's a really nice shot right there by its DJ.
Heard you talking.
Caster
Even series, yeah, exactly. We had a game 1, 5-2. We have an even series as of right now. Check out the shots attempted and more a little bit afterwards. Get you that information afterwards. Kragos, down bottom. Iona College still looking fantastic in the offense. They don't really have to worry about defensive players being back if they simply don't let this ball exit this side of the field, which is, the closest it's come is the true neutral situation after they just scored.
Yeah, really.
Still here. There we go.
It's crazy. They can't get out of their own zone. That Bowling Green can't. Iona's putting on just a ridiculous amount of pressure.
Yeah, like this, we thought they were pouring everything to offense earlier. Perhaps this is really what it looks like when Iona College puts 100% in. This is the second time, about how many seconds. There's the transition at 0 seconds. No kickoff for you. This is your Bowling Green State University squad racking this one in at 0 seconds. Even a double commit down bottom. Hate to see it.
Yeah, that was just a great goal too. I mean, the pass and the transition right there, the pass to the shot, almost instantaneous. Just no time to think for the defense of Iona, and they just got burned at the last second.
Yeah, and this one kind of shows up in the shot totals as well. Both squads showing up. 3 saves total. 2 of those coming up from the top player, Serstani for Iona and Kragos for Bowling Green. Now 8 shots total here for your Iona College squad. Ryan hit the ball, actually not getting involved in that one. And on the other side, Bowling Green, 4 shots Kragos, 2 Kringlers, Bricks, 0. None on that. So really more of a 1-2-3 look for Bowling Green, and a much more even-handed, like kind of rounded player look from Iona.
Yeah, definitely. Iona made the necessary adjustments between game one and game two. Unfortunately for them, like I said, they got burned at the last second. So interesting to see if they make the adjustment from game two to game three to take this win here.
This is on the precipice of being another 3-0 sweep, this time for Bowling Green, but that is not for lack of trying in game number 2. They kept the dream alive for a while in game number 1, but a 5-2 scoreline just ain't the same as close as close to you get as an actual overtime situation without actually getting there. Bouncing play. Regulars covering that one up for right now. Bricks hitting this one. That's going to come close to the top. Not actually make connections with the ceiling. And Iona College back on the offense. Little flip play. Bricks covers it up. DJ having to try to get back to this one, but it's Bricks actually getting on the other side. Picking up the other side's corner boost as DJ and Kragos right there just kind of doing battle. Hit up. That's going to be too high. And then both players from Iona drop out of this. Now we have almost an open net situation. Not until Sir Standi has something to say about that one.
Yeah, that's just a really nice recovery from Sir Standi. He had to use almost all the boost in the tank to get there because he was pushed up on the midline, but good rotational positioning made it so he wasn't too far into the zone to get back.
Kragos stopping a deadly rebound as well, keeping this Bowling Green offense alive. Sir coming out. Sir just off a little bit, but Kragos still there, perfectly centered to block this one away regardless. Be the first goal on the board here for your Iona College squad.
Yeah, and that's just a really nice shot right there, really nice placement. Just a great goal for Iona to get out and open up the scoring. That's exactly what they wanted to do, was get that first goal and establish themselves.
See how that goes here towards. Oh. Run! That's really fucking fake.
Oh my goodness. That's a beautiful shot right there by Ryan. Hit the ball. It's DJ with a nice set play right there. Drops it to the front. Then Ryan Kragos couldn't get to it. Must have been he's out of boost because he just couldn't get to that.
Yeah, and so without the like the ever so slight tap from DJ, I believe that was down bottom, that one doesn't really happen. And as it is, Bowling Green has not scored a goal in about 2 minutes or so, which is not something we could have said about this squad so far in this matchup. Bricks narrowly avoiding a demo against as Ryan hit the ball, getting very aggressive on the offense yet again. It has paid off not once but twice. See how the rest of this Iona College offense goes. Play down bottom. DJ covering it up while Kringlers came out of this, flipping and turning at his Bricks, but slows down at the last second. He realized he would not have really gotten a super good hit on this. Sir Standi cannot get up to that one, and caught looking is your Iona College squad. Bowling Green just outside halftime avoids the goose egg.
Yeah, and that's just a really nice shot placement right there. Sir Standi not able to get up to it. I don't even think he leapt for it. He just watched it go in pretty much. I don't know. Although, if I'm reading the chat correctly, Iona's saying they're lagging pretty hard right now, so that may play into the fact that nobody got up for it.
Definitely happened. As per EGF rules, I believe they have to have a coach and multiple players experiencing it with a screenshot or something like that. I can't exactly remember. I'm not sure how a screenshot would prove lag either, but hey, we trudge along. We're just casters, just bring you the action. I don't make the rules here. As your Viking King Tyler talk about that one. Hit across, Ryan hit the ball, tries to get something going off, and Kragos gets the perfect rebound as this corner play. Bricks almost with a beautiful look up top against the ceiling and more. But that's going to be Kringler's back. DJ may have actually flipped backwards of this one, not actually gotten the bicycle play award, but doesn't matter. Still an impressive hit. still awesome to kind of listen to the game for a sec, you know? Okay. So it's a beautiful game. It really is. Sprinklers. Back to the middle. Bricks forced the hand right there as a hot shot came across the bottom. Kringlers finding it a little bit difficult to make connections right now. Teammate Brick's going to pay the price for kind of muffling of this ball. Fumbling of this ball, I guess we should say. Kringlers off the side. It's DJ doesn't hit this. That would have been a pretty open run with or without boost because all three players of your Bowling Green squad, or Bowling Green State University squad, was kind of coming off the wall right there. Not really a whole lot to be done. Bowling Green still looking for their second. Right now we're pretty close to actually making extra time, which would be pretty cool for the first. Me coming out here for first, right?
Yeah, definitely.
The 3 zeros, and I guess I'm just good luck. Not yet though. Iona College coming in to strike for another one, kind of put the dagger into this game number 3. Not gonna happen quite so far. Decently on point shot, and DJ's the hand forced on this one. A run down bottom. Ryan hit the ball, covering it up, sending it there. Kringlers to the middle. Sir Stondi. We've already gotten a 0-second goal already, but that was for Bowling Green to go ahead, and that was almost Iona College with another. Doesn't matter. We get some more Rocket League coming on in here. 5-2 was your game number 1 for Bowling Green. 2-1 at 0 seconds was your score for game number 2. 2-1 is your Iona College squad swooping back at this one. Going to be purchasing another lease on life right here. And this one going to at least a 3-1, if not a 3-2.
Yeah, and certainly thank the Lord. Finally, we got something that's not a 3-0. I mean, it's been 3-0s all night long. Finally, we get something interesting. But Iona, like I said, making the necessary adjustments between games 1 and 2, and now making them between game 2 and 3, able to take this win and force a game 4.
Yeah, exactly. Pushing this one on a little bit more. Getting this game set up, let's talk ever so briefly about the matches that we will be seeing here on stream for your EGF Rocket League Twitch channel. Villanova, Quinnipiac coming up here next. And the powerhouses from the very far west, I guess. University of Hawaii taking on Fairfield University. Fairfield University has been on quite a tear recently. But then again, so is University of Hawaii. Back to the
Yeah.
action here for Bowling Green State University and Iona. Go ahead, McFarland.
No, I was just gonna say Hawaii's had a great start to the season. I was just gonna add on to your point. I've been able to cast them a few times, and they have just been phenomenal so far this year.
Yeah, really have. While we got this set up, let's go ahead and kind of talk about this Hawaii squad. Came out against a rough L but that's UTA. That's University of Texas Arlington. We all know what they have done so far in the EGF. Looking at week number 2 here for Hawaii, that was a clean 3-0 over this present Bowling Green State University squad. Folks from way out west, University Y 3-2 will go for George Washington University. So George Washington giving a run for their money, but the result being the same. Hawaii 3-0 over Manhattan in week number 4. Hawaii, that's going to be, where's it at? I just saw it. Manhattan College. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because they played Manhattan 2 weeks in a row
Yep.
because of somebody's bye week. So a 3-0 and then a 3-1 Manhattan College after actually improving week to week right there, very clearly.
Yeah, certainly.
Hawaii and Hawaii playing Fairfield University tonight. So Hawaii has lost once. Now a couple of their wins have come off the back of not 3-0 like absolute stomps, but still that is that's really like the last match that you're gonna have here on stream for the EGF Overwatch stream is going to be a barn burner. That's exactly what we have here right now. So how awesome that FBI Tugboat comes in and delivers now and is gonna deliver later as well.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? It works.
Exactly. Villanova, Quinnipiac next as well. Let's they're still setting this up. So would you care to maybe preface a little bit about Fairfield actually? Let's kind of close out that last match.
Yeah, Fairfield definitely starting off really hot so far. Kind of taking it to the other teams. It's nice to see a team. I believe they're out of the MAC if I'm not mistaken, and it's really nice to see a team out of the MAC really start off strong. That's the division I used to play in when I played for
Yeah,
Siena, and typically regarded as a weaker division. I like to see them come out and play strong.
absolutely. And I gotta say, I'm very happy to have casted you, and then I'll be casted with you. It's pretty cool. I mean, not that you're really that good at CR. I'm just kidding.
No, yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, but
Sir, there's a reason why I'm on this side of the desk as well and not playing in these. Part of that reason is because I'll be 30 in January. It would make sense for me to play in a collegiate league, but we're not going to talk about that. 435 up top. Correct me if I'm wrong, but no subs. Obviously, in the EGF, they can sub in between games, not during games, though. Very important. Very important. 35 seconds. Up to it. Kragos, left side. Ryan had the ball. Give him this one up. Iona College back in the offense, and that is a gut punch. 44 seconds into this one. It's DJ spinning the ball into this one.
yeah, Ryan with a really nice pass up and off the up and off the backboard, and then it's DJ. He's been all over the place tonight. He puts another one up on the board here for Iona, gets him on the board early.
It really does. It does. Iona has pretty much won when they've scored first, you know? That was game 2 that Bowling Green scored first, 12-1-0. They tied it up, and then Bowling Green just came back at the 0-second Superman play. So it was really the end result of that one. Iona, though, scored first last game. And that did end up, as we saw, a 2-1 nail bite. 1 minute into this one. And we've kind of seen a difference in game plan from both of these squads so far in the first minute 15. I've McCullen.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I don't want to go so far as to say it, but looks like kind of a role reversal almost, where Bowling Green looks like, you know, they're playing more on the defensive, and Iona's really pushing the pace of play here so far.
One being more dominant, one being more, well, minute half into this one, Bowling Green trying to take this one over to the left side. Stondi, teammate DJ, getting a demo on this one, but Iona College just can't really come out at this and get a good shot. That's just a little bit too high, but those are the types of goals we've already seen really be the game changers in this matchup so far.
Oh.
Gringlers! Oh my
Oh my gosh.
That's the benefit of literally just sitting around until the play is actually finished. You know, until you hear the whistle. I think that's what they say in sports. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I was holding my breath there because the ball was right in the goal line. I was thinking, is he going to get to it? Is he going to get to it? But finally, he's able to recover and make that play and tie this game at 1.
Yeah, and so plenty of time left as well, you know. Like, this is about a little bit more than half time now. Yeah, so that really is plenty of time.
Definitely. I mean, speaking to my playing experience, you know, once you hit 50 seconds, at that point, you feel like the clock's bleeding out. But as long as there's a minute on the board, it's still tons of time in Rocket League.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, really, whatever the score is at halftime can be undone in the second half. That's just how math works, I believe. Vegas. Shot across the backboard, bit onto it all day, but Sir Stondi again stands up for this Iona College defense, but that's Kringlers once again. That's Kringlers the Lingerer. Kringlers the Lingerer. That's what we can call him, because simply he just sticks around, you know? Like, straight up, the absolute madman, as you can see on the tag. Just simply sticks around and waits for these rebounds. That really has been what has bitten Iona College.
Yeah, and they're not covering him, which is odd, seeing as he's now twice scored by just sitting there and waiting. They're not covering him for whatever reason, and because of that, he's just got a free pass to shoot on their net.
Free real estate. We all like it. Vegas, left side, bounce down. Pop play kind of results in a little rolling bouncer, but just like that, Iona College. Whoa, nice flick. Kringlers. If he was a little bit farther to the left, and that flick was down the bottom, that would have been a second Iona College score to go. Ryan hit the ball, covering this one up. Ryan hit the ball really showing up last game as well when, you know, the 11th hour for Iona College has not really shown up so much in this one, but then again, they have only scored one time. Sir Stondi, again, playing that backfield position, mostly playing the defensive role, almost getting that one right in. Would have been Bowling Green again, and the 2-goal lead is much harder to deal with than 1-goal lead. That's also how much.
It's also said I'm a big fan of hockey, and in hockey, the 2-goal lead is the worst goal to have because you can start to get complacent. You think you have that cushion goal, and then all of a sudden they can flip it on you. But in this situation, they'd like to get that cushion goal.
Exactly. 60 seconds. The one up. Kringler's left side, Srstani flipping and turning, can't quite make a good connection as Kringler's now bringing this one out. There's that ever so important 50 seconds or so. A couple times for a couple more possessions. Nice hit! Okay. Yeah, Kragus and the rest of the Bowling Green squad still just kind of putting on a clinic as to what to do down bottom. The double offense! And Kringler's scoring again. The double defense, excuse me. We see Ryan hit the ball, kind of put this one up over, and Srstani just can't really get to it. And I think Srstani actually hits Ryan.
Yeah, it looked like he did. He got a bump off, and then that freed up the goal. But throw your hats in the ring. That's a hat trick for him. So good on Kringlers.
Yeah, it really has been showing up. The two lingerer passes, and then just like that, that is Bowling Green. Two goal lead might be dangerous. Nobody thought to inform this squad to keep the offense hot and heavy on this. That is Bricks now connecting on this. Kringler's on the offense, or on the assist, excuse me. So Kringler's really just doing everything, scoring wise and assisting wise. Not technically over yet, but basically is, I gotta say.
Yeah, 25 seconds left in the match. I believe we're in miracle territory at this point.
Happened once on ice, speaking of hockey, right?
Oh, yeah.
No faith, sir. Have you no faith? No, this one is done and dusted. I'm old and jaded. I'm gonna say it's not happening. I'm the what is it? Who's the Scrooge? Scrooge from the Christmas Story. Speaking of, when do you start playing Christmas music?
September 23rd. Or no, September. Yeah, God,
Oh
December.
my.
December 23rd.
I was about to say the two very, very different answers here from
Yeah. Yeah. No.
reasonable. I got nothing against Mariah Carey and Christmas music and whatnot. It's just it just gets to be a lot, you know. It doesn't really
Yeah.
matter even what time of the year. Like obviously it's weird to listen to it during non-Christmas times, but it's just an amount that I can take at one point. Anyway, that is about as random tangent as one can go on. Excuse me. Bowling Green State University, coming in at 4-1 scoreline here in game number 4. There were a couple close games. This last one was not one of it. Bowling Green State University taking a 3-1 victory over your Iona College squad. Your Iona College squad. And we're going to be looking to set up a little interview action. Don't go anywhere, because we're going to go to a short break. Then we're going to set up our interview. And that's that. Unless my man McFarlane has something else for you guys before we go.
Nope, I'm all set. Just getting ready for this interview, and we'll be back with you shortly.